All right, we are back live. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour brought to you by George Rogie Insurance, www.bolopunchboxinghour.com. Streaming to you live as always on Ustream.tv. We've got the former WBC lightweight champion of the world, David Diaz, on the phone. David, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome. This just off the internet. One of our listeners wanted to know who's your pick with Floyd against Marquez and why?
Ooh, I think Marquez is going to do a great fight. I think his will is going to showcase. But I don't know. I just think speed is going to be the determinant factor here, and I think Floyd's speed is going to be the difference on it. His counter-punching ability better.
Now you're picking Floyd because of his speed. There's another big fight. Pacquiao, you just mentioned his speed as well, and he's going to be taking on Cotto, a big puncher. Who do you choose in that fight?
Yeah, well, last time I tried picking Pacquiao, I mean, the other people like De La Hoya, and I said whoever Pacquiao goes against, regardless who it is, if it be a heavyweight or not, I'm picking Pacquiao because that guy's been unreal and he's been always making me look bad. So
come on. Well, I like that you're picking Pacquiao because you were not successful in your title defense against Pacquiao, so I can appreciate that. Give props to him. Yeah. But you did pick against the other Mexican that's on this. You did pick against Marquez. And I got to call you out on that.
Yeah, no.
Because on the other line right now, David, I've got Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan, how you doing, man?
No, I mean,
David.
It would be great if Marquez. I just see the difference in the weight and in Marquez. I mean, Floyd's speed. I mean. To me, I think speed's a very deciding factor in some of the fights. And the thing is that Floyd uses his speed well, you know, and he knows when to use it and when to bring it on and when to lay it off. So, I mean, I'm a bad guy. Thank goodness I'm not a bookie or anything like that, because I can't pick fights or games or nothing, man.
Well, talking about games, you got to throw out the first pitch at the Cubs game, yesterday night?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's a normal thing for a guy to do. That's a normal thing for any Wednesday night. That's a normal thing.
Yeah, right.
That had to be awesome, man.
No, and you know that was a great thing. It was nice, but the best part of it was that I got to take my 4-year-old son, David, to the game, and the best thing about it was. Not at the game or me throwing out the pitch or anything about it. It was him when we were getting in the car that out of himself he goes, "Papi, I had a great time today."
Oh.
That just did it all. I mean, that was even better than being on the mound. Honest to goodness, just for him to come out and just say, "Hey, Pops, I had a great time today." I was like, "All right, cool."
All during the week of Mexican Independence Day. On top of that.
Yes, sir.
Awesome,
yes, sir.
Awesome. No, I mean, it's just, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you're a normal guy. Everyone that knows you likes you, and yet you have this awesome life that you're in the middle of. It's just a whirlwind right now. And a win over Jesus Chavez, which I believe you're totally capable of, is going to put you right into the mix again. Not that you were ever really out of it. I mean, your name's always been thrown around. I mean, with Paulie Malignaggi, with Juan Diaz, your name was right in the middle of that for that whole thing.
Yes, and we want to get back up there, and you mentioned the name or get the offers to fight, and I actually do want to win another title. You know,
of course.
I have 2 belts that I have. I have the IBA belt, you know, and I have the WBC. I have 3 kids, so one of my kids is missing a belt, so I need to go out there. I need to go out there and get one, because then it's not going to be fair.
Last question off of the internet. Did you happen to see Juan Diaz against Paulie Malignaggi, and who do you think won that fight?
Yes, I definitely do think Paulie won. Now, granted, we don't like his style as a boxing fan. You know, he's a boxer. He just moves around and hits, but the guy really did, I think, beat him. And it was unfortunate of the way the things went down there, especially for that judge to have it 118, I think 110 or something like that.
Yeah.
That was horrible. That's why boxing has such a black eye, you know. because certain guys can't go into other guys' hometown and get a victory because of that, you know. And I mean, we all know that when we go to fight in someone's hometown, that we gotta put that extra sauce in it. You know, we gotta put that extra punch in it to beat the guy from the hometown.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, I think Paulie did enough to beat Juan Diaz at his hometown.
I can live with that because the champ said so. I'm not about to make any mess with you, David.
Oh, we agree. We had Paulie on a couple weeks ago.
We completely agree with you. Yeah, Paulie was on 2 weeks ago with us. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think he did. He did win the fight. He boxed him, you know, and I think he did enough to win the fight. I mean, and it wasn't like a close fight at all. I honestly don't think so. The later rounds, Paulie was just boxing him.
Very true. Very, very true. You nailed it. Awesome. What do you want your fans to know if this is your last chance to talk? If this is your last chance to say anything to your Chicago fans before next Saturday night, what do you want them to know?
I want them to know that David Diaz is ready. He's ready to give them the show that he's always prepared to give his heart and soul in the ring, and then hopefully come out with a victory, God willing, and hope everybody can come out and see us fight, because it's going to be a great night of fighting. Not only myself, but everybody in the card.
It's a hell of an undercard. That is at UIC Pavilion in Chicago. That is next Saturday night, the 26th of September. You can get tickets at calling 312-226-5800. Again, that's 312-226-5800. We're going to have Jesus Chavez on next Thursday night, David. You have a little message for him?
Nothing. Just tell myself what's up, and we're going to see each other on Saturday. I'll talk to him then.
Excellent. All right, David Diaz. Right. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, brother.
Yep. All right. Well, you want to go ahead and make our official picks on this?
I'm picking David. How can you not pick David in this fight? I'd still pick him anyways. David is he's a very underrated fighter.
I think David's going to actually take he's going to win by knockout. I think he's actually going to stop Jesus Chavez in this situation.
I don't know if he'll stop him. David obviously that's his MO, was knocking guys out, but
he hits so incredibly hard.
And I don't know if Chavez seems to have a very good chin. So I mean, a couple fights that he's lost. I mean, his knee blew out in one of them, and they had to stop that fight. I mean, it actually goes as a TKO because he can't go on, but
sure,
that's not a knockout in my book. But he's a very tough fighter, and I don't think David will be able to knock him out. He's got a good chin, and but I think these guys are. A lot of times the best fights are between two friends, and I've seen them quite a few times where two friends get in there and they know what to expect from the other guy. They know how to land punches on the other guy that other people don't know how to land. So I got a feeling we'll get to see a really great fight here
I can't even wait.
Next Saturday.
Ugh. Yes, you definitely want to be part of our show next Thursday because we're going to be talking with David Diaz's opponent, Jesus Chavez, the Matador. And then the following week, you better be here because we're going to be talking about that fight, having just seen it live. And watching something on HBO is one thing, but actually being there, you get a perspective that you just can't.
And I'm saying David is a knockout puncher, and if you think, I don't think he's going to knock Chavez out, so that means you're going to see, that makes the fight even better.
It's going to be an outstanding fight, there's no question. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back with all the Floyd Mayweather, Juan Manuel Marquez fight talk that you can handle right here on Bolo Punch. We'll be right back.
Rogie Insurance is a 4-generation insurance family serving Indiana families for